cannot fathom your intent.
Tisn't looking good. The hammer's lost near half its heat.
At once, Master.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Be sure not to overlook anything.
The heat's dwindling fast. We've got to get it outside, quick!
'Tis frightfully warm here. The result of volcanic activity, I expect.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
We've made it out at last. Good on you for keeping up. Right, now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
Tis raining.
We mustn't let ourselves become soaked to the skin.
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
Indeed, you are correct.
I'm hard pressed. I need help.
Here, an enchantment of hold. Freeze our foes. No harm shall come to you.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to suffer.
Stand firm. You must not let down your guard, even for a moment.
I can find myself an Arshawn, let you get it. Arshawn, let
Get
you
back
get
here.
it.
Hold it. Just give up.
Focus. A moment of precision may spell our doom.
Understood.
We will do well to keep the high ground and trust in the main line. Overpowering our foes all the simpler.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
We shall just have to find another way to stop it.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Be ready! Our foes are armed!
I shall see it done.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
Hand over the point. I'll let you alone.
With yours, that you might pass the spell on. Our foe moves. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to succeed.
Thank you, please.
Stand firm. Do not let down your heart, even for a moment. 'Tis frightfully warm here. The result of volcanic activity, I expect.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen? Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment! I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best.
It will
of
be
my
an
ability.
honor to serve by your side.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
Sir Galstarber spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear.
Oh, not this again.
I know, dear,
It is always about my words.
this one's different.
Oh?
You will have to forgive. Now, let me fetch your...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Fie!
Ghost stuffer.
Oh, hold it, Tony God.
In your state, they'll be on you in a...
Don't even...
But what are we to do? I've...
One wakestone shard is a mere rock. But
Fear not. You'll have your reward. You'd be willing to... You see, my dear.
Oh, don't be a fool, Ghost.
Come.
So be it then.
We'd...
Pray see my husband's...
this curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for making back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste.
Could I trouble you to...
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Indeed, you are correct.
Here we go again.
We fight.
To arms.
Thy will. I will protect you.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. You truly are formidable, Arisen. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
'Tis not what I expected.
Would you mind coming over here?
Could I trouble you to walk away?
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
My word.
This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap?
Careful now. Pray, follow me.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
Could I trouble you to walk?
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Now, what?
Could I trouble you to walk away?
Be ready. Our foes are armed. We must remain vigilant.
Come on, have at it.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
It is vital you remain level-headed.
I'll do anything.
Time to move on. At least today my pockets will be creaking with gold. At least today
You'll not
my
get past
pockets
me.
will be creaking with gold.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
I'll have an early supper.
This might contain useful information.
Let's have a look then.
Time for a few sips. That's like to make me still. There's boy there. Care for a rotten egg? To a soft boil right here in the... Yeah.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Dare say I forget all my troubles here.
At last, the spring here has... I'll go have my soak... Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. I was so afeard for my husband and I. That is why we live in you. I shall not soon. I would fain lend you.
Sir Cleuna was the magic archer maester all along. It seems we've gained a powerful ally, though 'twas not our aim.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
This armor's seen better days.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
We ought to have another talk about our future. I? Or... I suppose I could spare a moment.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. least.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over you. Your head at least. Much obliged.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Don't let them get the better of you!
You know, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
This cannot be!
What will come of this?
This is bad. Is it enough to break any man's spirit, this?
Beg pardon, sir.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion.
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you, as I will await you at his estate in...
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
I quite agree.
Welcome, and well met.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day, I fear. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife and daughter. Yet 'tis most vexing, for the moment I start reading the tome, it's as if a fog descends over my eyes. But mayhap there is hope for me yet, if I can get my hands on a quince. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. Would you be kind enough to procure one for me? I must keep reading that grimoire.
I've heard quinces are native to Batal. Shall we see if we can't find some?
You bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say it is one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your Regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf.
What are you staring at? I'll not spurn your company.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
Understood.
A customer, then. That changes things.
The townspeople depend on me.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
a cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Violin. Was well worth the effort of breaking it. Ah, now here's a surprise. Well fought, Arisen.
Oh! Are you done collecting already? Hop to it then, eh? You won't find any scales.
I must get as much as...
Where else can I look? Where else can I look?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Oh! Are you done collecting up? That was quick. Suppose we'll wait till Darren's done as well, then head back, eh?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, you got much more than me. I suppose you win. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labors worthwhile.
One could... not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Won't someone do aught about this?
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the regalia sword? So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. 'Tis splendid to behold. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Something greater. Pray, give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. Impeccable, I should say. And you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
Shoulders. Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
Peace and quiet.
Quickly now! Our master beckons!
Understood.
check my ledger.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. Wow, what splendid work this is. Let us give a round of applause for young Fulvio, who breathed life into this block of stone, and for the good Arisen, who aided him in his noble venture.
That sculpture was rather impressive, wasn't it? 'Twas well worth rendering our aid, methinks.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Near enough.
Over here, if you please.
Welcome.
I've not trained.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous. Times we live in. Much obliged. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain it is welcome sight.
Say, have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
At your neck.
Tidy storefront, auto tracks. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Our strategy for safeguarding the Arisen during incantation shall prove key. We'll have...
Have to draw the enemy's attention somehow.
Grow weary.
Come up today. I just know it.
Gotta earn all share I can while I'm here. Must be my winter coat growing in.
Interested in my wares?
Have you business with the guild, sir?
I should be glad to come again.
Bones grow weary.
Polished it this morning.
This year's deal looks to be plentiful. Time to be heading.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Early for dinner.
Steel yourself. You're made of tougher stuff. Encountering this foe here is a most unwelcome surprise. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Focus your attacks on its heart.
Stilling its pulse is no means feat.
It can be done. Now, while the heart is exposed. Let my magic imbue your weapons with ruthless energy. Focus. A moment of precision to spell out.
Understood.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Welcome.
Nothing to fear if we keep up. Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous. Times we live in. You know where to find. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
I'm the spirit of a woman half my
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batar. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy.
You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account. Tis all rather sudden. But I suppose we've no reason to refuse. Shall we make a departure?
A long road lies ahead. 'Twould behoove us to employ an ox cart, if you'll pardon the expression.
I quite agree.
Reckon trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here...
We must rest. Though the...
About time you showed up. Our mission is simple. See to it that the Queen Regent's... come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment.
Foul!
There's no need for... here's fair warning, cuz...
He speaks madness!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now, 2 parties ask our raid. Nothing more deserving.
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
You would betray me.
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Phew! I appreciate the confidence, but I can't linger here, I'm afraid. Follow after me, if you...
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment. I believe I know whom we must seek. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. You have my protection.